Now in business, trading on the Nigerian Bourse ended the week on a negative note as the all-share index depreciated by 0.57% from 38,212.01 as of 2nd July 2021 to about 37,994.19 points as of 9th July 2021. The market capitalization also declined by 0.62%, closing the week at 19.796 trillion naira. This invariably means that investors in Nigeria's equities market lost about 123 billion naira in the course of the trading week. This is contained in the weekly market report released by the Nigerian Exchange Group, NGX, for the week ended 9th July 2021. According to the report, 44 equities appreciated during the week, 22 equities depreciated, while 90 equities maintained the same price through the week. And now joining me on News Central now is the Managing Director, Trust Bank Capital Management Limited, Aziz Lawal. Thank you so much for joining us on the news at this time.
Yeah, good morning, Rita. Thank you for having me as usual. Thank you.
Good morning. Now, we know that the all-share index ended the week on a negative note. What led to this? Investors leaving to the NGX?
Yes, it ended on a positive, on a negative note. It started on a positive note. As a matter of fact, for the first 3 days in the week, the market was actually positive. So what we saw on Friday was as a result of a decline in a highly capitalized stock, specifically Airtel Africa. It lost about 9.99% on the day. So, this particular stock, it constitutes a large percentage of the parameter used to measure the performance of the market. So if it declines, the market will most likely follow that direction. However, the loss is not a reflection of the sentiment in the market. So we expect a bullish market this week.
Okay. All right. So how has the fixed income market been performing so far?
Yeah, last week, the market was largely quiet. However, we still saw some marginal improvements in buy-side interest early in the week. But as the week wore on, we saw momentum slow down. The most active bonds traded were the 245s and 250s. We traded around 12.1% and 13% levels. For last week, more than activities in market itself, the DMO dominated market headlines with the release of third quarter FGN bond calendar. We recall that last week we had mentioned that the market players were cautious in the absence of that calendar. So when the markets came in as expected, when the calendar was eventually released last week, as expected, the DMO had a few tricks up its sleeves, all in a bid to ignite bullish momentum in the market, which in turn will help further drop funding costs at the upcoming auction. But this week, we expect a lot of activities and market players front load ahead of imminent liquidity from bond maturities and coupon payments. Thank you.
All right, I like the optimism we're having for this week. Well, we'll see how that pans out. Well, let's look at this now. Would Nigeria float a Euro bond soon?
Yeah, that's a good question to ask, right? Especially now that the National Assembly has approved the borrowing of $6.1 billion from international sources. Specifically, they are looking at international capital markets, bilateral and multilateral sources. That amount is approximately around 2.3 trillion naira, meant to part finance the 5.6 trillion deficit in 2021 budget. Like you asked, how soon will that be raised? Most likely the tail end of the quarter, specifically around September. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Aziz Lawal, for joining us on the news at this time. Thank you.